10 minutes from my door, there is a Roman bridge that's been standing since before the Colosseum was built. France has been in a heat wave for over 2 months. We're talking 100, sometimes 106 degrees. I've been putting this off since February, wanting to go, and on this particular day it was 100 degrees out, and I almost talked myself out of it again. I expected the ride back to be an easy 10 minutes, and well, that wasn't the case. Before we get into it, I want to introduce you to my ride. One of the things about living in a medieval town in the south of France is that getting around without a car is genuinely limiting. There are villages, markets, viewpoints, ruins scattered all through this landscape within 20 or 30 minutes of Uzès that I haven't been able to explore yet. So when RCB reached out and offered to send me in one of their e-bikes, I said, oui, oui, merci. And today felt like the day to go out for an inaugural ride. I should clarify something before we go any further. I have ridden bikes all over Paris, all over Nice. I used to work for a bike tour company. I own a road bike. I know how to ride a bike. What I did not account for was that path to a Roman bridge and smooth cycle lane are not the same category. This was narrow, rocky, and jolting enough that filming one-handed while trying to steer was not an option, which hopefully explains the comically bad footage you're about to watch. We're doing our best. I'm pretty sure my tires don't have enough air, but I don't really want to go back, so let's just see. Hopefully those are not famous last words. Well, I'm not sure what I've done with my directions here, but this is an end, and I thought I was supposed to keep going straight, so we're lost already. Well, I checked the map, and it says that I am on a straight road that's going to continue going straight, but that is clearly not the case, so, yeah, I'm just going to explore and see what happens. I'm sorry, is that the road? Surely not. I think it is. Should I do it? I'm going to do it. Yeah, this is the road. It's a dirt path. But I'm okay. And I think I'm gonna have to get a little phone mount because I basically just don't feel. Oh, that bug's still on me. I don't feel secure enough on this rocky. Okay, I have something in my eye, first of all, and I don't feel quite secure enough to be doing one-handed riding on this rocky path. So let's see where it comes out. This is where we are now, in the path. Guess that was just the crumbling of an ancient wall. All right, we're back on paved road. I did forget how much I enjoy riding a bike, and this has been entirely downhill, so maybe I'll change my mind on the way up, but so far so good. All right, this is where I'm supposed to go now, down this road. Whoa, this is cool. I mean, we're really... Oh my god, butterflies just like flopping around in my face. Cute. So I guess this used to be... I don't know what it used to be. Roman Bridge. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. I gotta say, this isn't exactly what I was expecting. It was kind of fun though, just suddenly, I'm like, do I live in the countryside? Obviously I live in town, but very quickly can be in the countryside. These olive trees? I think so. And then there it is. I made it. Okay, here we are. I'm not alone. There's one other person here, so I'd hoped to be able to frolic freely, but I'll frolic anyway. And here it is. Oh my god. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, let's walk over it. Oh. Well, there was definitely some sort of hornet situation down there. One landed on my hand and I was like, I turned behind me and there was just a swarm of them. So yeah, I ran. I stood there longer than I expected to. There's something about standing on stone that old that is genuinely hard to explain. I kept thinking about who else had crossed this exact spot, how long ago, what they were carrying, where they were going. Fall off the bridge. I noticed these grooves worn into the rock at the top of the bridge. Wheel ruts from centuries of carts and carriages crossing this exact spot, grinding down the limestone year after year. You see the same thing on ancient stone paths outside Rome or Pompeii. The fact that they're here on this small, mostly forgotten bridge in the woods outside Uzès means this was once a real road. A busy one. People moving through constantly. Goods, animals, soldiers probably, and now it's me, an e-bike, and an iPhone. Here's the short version of why this region is so saturated with Roman history. Uzès sits at the source of a natural spring in the Vallée de l'Eure, and the Romans identified it as the water supply for their colony of Nîmes, about 20 kilometers away. To get it there, they built a 50-kilometer aqueduct engineered so precisely that the water flowed entirely by gravity, dropping just 17 meters over the entire route. The famous Pont du Gard, 20 minutes from here, is the showpiece of that system. But there were bridges and channels like this one scattered all the way along the route that most people never see. It's a bit unfathomable, if I'm honest. The idea that that's existed as long as it has, and that it was built that long ago, and is still standing. The Romans. I mean, look, was it a mistake to not read the manual at all about how to operate the bike? Sure, yeah. Yeah, because I can't quite figure out how to get the assist going, and it's going to be uphill the whole way back, but you know what, that's fine. I mean, this is actually quite beautiful. Is it not? I don't know why I was just speaking like I live in the Bridgerton era. Is it not? We have to change gears. I mean, look. The rocky path, riding one-handed, and getting whipped in the face by some of these spiky plants. So glad I can laugh at myself. While going up quite a steep hill, managed to... Bonjour! I ran into a local guy who lives over here. And I was telling him how I somehow got stuck in the hardest gear while going up a hill. And then, you know, when you're like pressing so hard and I had to get off. Why would you need to bring water? She said. It'll only take 10 minutes, she said. It'll be an easy 10-minute ride. Yeah, I should have read the instructions, so that's a lesson learned. And I was able to get into the electric mode at one point. and I can't figure out how. So I'm just gonna look that up real quick. I looked it up, and that was a good idea. So everyone read your directions before you use a new piece of machinery. I have great news. Oh, now we're talking. Smooth road, electric assist. Yes. I'm honestly so grateful for this e-bike because it's going to change how I can move through the region. If you want to check out this bike so that you too can go on an adventure, I'll link it below. If you're ever in the south of France and someone tells you there's a Roman bridge just down the road, I definitely think you should go. Bring water though.